Hey everybody, this is the Presidential Tourist back with another video. Where am I, you may ask? If you guessed Bok Tower Gardens, you're right, that's where I am at. It's been a while since I've been back here. They opened, I think, like a month or so ago. And I'm quite excited to be here. I heard about some changes and I can't wait to see it. And it just feels great to be here, so peaceful and relaxing. In a lot of ways, total opposite of Disney, that's so high energy and fast moving. You just take your time and relax, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to film some things. I'm not going to do like a huge video or do all over the place. This place is actually quite big. But I know that there's some difference to the visitor center. And I won't be able to get into the mansion today. I really want to get there and film it for you. I guess that's closed for now because of the virus. There's some change. I got my mask, so when I go into the building, I got to put that on. And yeah, and this place looks just as beautiful as I remember. So I'm quite excited to be here. Alright, let's get going and check some cool things out here at Bok Tower Gardens in Lake Wales, Florida. Alright, let's get to it. Sorry, my camera's steaming up a little bit. Just rained, so there's a lot of moisture in the air. But this place looks fantastic, doesn't it? All the nice plants and the pretty flowers. Of course, some changes, like I mentioned, that happened here, but also, of course, for the virus, they have some the mask and social distancing, so I want to show this sign before I head on in. Alright, let's get to it. Bok Tower Gardens. Make you the world a bit better or more beautiful because you have lived in it. Pretty good advice. I guess some of this tile work. I always love pointing these things out. I don't have things that have little plaques in remembrance of people all over the place, but they're very pretty, aren't they? Actually, one of the nicest sections here, I think. Just bask in the peacefulness of this for a second. Oh, this place definitely looks different from when I was in here last. It's more sleek and even more modern than it was before. They have a theater over there which is closed right now, but they have a movie you could watch. It's probably closed because of the virus, but look at this place. This is totally different than this museum. And I filmed it with the old way it looked, so if you want to see it. Here it goes. Bok Tower Garden, one man's vision and his gift to the American people. Neither the sanctuary nor the tower was conceived as a memorial or as a monument. Both are erected and laid out solely and singly to express the gospel of beauty, to open our eyes and awaken our senses to the beautiful. What more can the heart ask for than is here? Beauty, 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 and everywhere and all sides. Edward Bok. We'll go this way first. Oh, we'll let you know inside the building you gotta wear a mask in case I didn't mention that before. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, this place definitely looks very different. With a little tea set. So for the American Peace Reward created by Edward Bok, offering $100,000. Pretty cool. Frederick Douglass, Mark Twain. Right here they used to have like recreation of his desk. I don't see that at the moment. Maybe it's still here. Actually, it seems to be less stuff in here. I think it's just because of the layout. Wow, look at that. This is how big some of the bells are. See how tall that thing is? Let me flip it around and show you. I'm a decently tall fellow, so that is a lot taller than I am. Wow, even the model of the tower looks so impressive. The yelling key. The iconic key made by Sundial is a ceremonial piece crafted to fit the integrally designed entry door of the Singing Tower. There it is, there's the brass door. It looks gold colored, but it's actually brass from what I understand. And Edward Bok is buried about where that light is in front of the real tower. I think I'll just make myself a way around, and I'll come to the stuff in the middle when I'm done going around. Wow, look at that. That's one of the parts that's sticking on the top of the tower. Doesn't look that big when it's on top of the tower, but when you see it here, that is huge. It looks like some sort of bird, an eagle or pelican, maybe. No, not a pelican, but well, maybe. I'll get a little closer in a second. Wow. Looks like this probably plays video sometimes. It's not working at the moment. It gives you an idea about the evolutionary history of the land itself. Here's a Iron Mountain fragment. So it gives you not just the human history of the area, but the natural history. Some teeth and bones has probably been found in this area. And then history through the different periods: the Miocene, the Pliocene, the Pleistocene, and modern era. If there's a specific question you guys want to know, let me know. I don't want to spend too much time on each of these displays, because if I do, it will be here forever. I came around here, I thought that was actually a real turtle there for a minute. Cool. Look at that. Look how big that is. Wow. Like here. Here's a chunk of the lightning damage. Looks like this is some of the marble that was damaged by lightning. This was on part of the tower. Wow. Isn't that cool? Oh, they call it, oh, it's a heron. Okay, so it's a heron. This is when they were fixing it when it got hit by lightning. I don't think this is like part of one. I think this is probably a recreation of one for the museum. Yeah, that's how. It's very big. Of course, they have all these cool displays here. Talking about how this is a sanctuary for birds. You do see a lot of birds around here. I've seen several species over the years I've been here. And part of the Great Florida Birding Trail is also located here at Bok Towers. Well, you can see pink flamingos. I've never seen one here. That's pretty cool, I think. Or maybe no. I think this is some of the decorations is based on them. So I don't think those are in the wild here. It's cool birding trail cards, trading cards. Looks like this talks about the diverse habitat, some of the conservation technology they use here. Some different seeds. It's actually pretty awesome, isn't it? You okay? Yeah. Here's some of the different memorabilia we had over the years. Patches and playing cards and ashtrays. Plates. They used to be a big collecting thing back in the day. Actually, I have a couple myself. Postcards. Look, they actually had Bok Towers Rice Krispies at one time. That's a tiny box. Salt and pepper shakers. Thermometer. That's pretty awesome. Here's one of the Caroline bells. They used to have this where you could ring one of the bells. You push one of those there, but I don't think you can do that anymore. It would ring that bell up there. See if you can still do it. I don't think so. No, I used to be able to back before they remodeled this. This gives an idea. And one of the Caroliners, I think they call it. I actually met one of them once, a year or two ago. When this goes off, it's actually a quite beautiful sound. Yeah, it looks like it's available on vinyl records. I don't know how old that is. I've never seen one of them before. That's cool. I'm happy they kept this here. But I do see some things missing. Here's some of the nice ornate tiles they've used in the tower. The bottom part, well, that's a sundial there, but the bottom part where you go over the golden colored door, I've actually been in there once. I've only been in the lower levels, but that was years ago. I would love to be able to go in there again, film it for you guys. Sometimes they let you go all the way to the top. But I have not been lucky enough to go in there. It looks like, oh yeah, I think that's based off the Book of Genesis. Right there, so it tells a whole story on the door. Now hopefully I'll get up there today to be able to show you if it doesn't keep raining. It's been raining on and off. This video is probably a little too long as it is, but I want to show this whole thing. And this will be in its own video, and then it's going to be in my whole video I'm doing for today. Go over here, and we're almost done. Some more cool stuff. Oh yeah, when this was dedicated, it was dedicated by President Calvin Coolidge. And there's a tree here, it has a plaque on it that he helped with planting. And there was one for his wife too. But last time I was here, the wife's tree was gone. His was still there. Here's two of the plaques, so I wonder if these were the original that they cleaned. I don't think so. I think they were different. Because, like I said, I couldn't find hers, so I always wonder what happened to the plaque. I'm sure they have it someplace around here. And maybe I'll see if I can show you the tree again today, if it's still there. I think about it's being about 100 years old now. Okay. Pretty awesome. Okay. This is just a little tour of the museum here at the Visitor Center. Now let's get on to the next part. Just stopped here at the cafe. We just got some quickly, and I'm going to head more up and show you guys some more stuff. But you know, that looks delicious. A brownie. Look at this cookie. Ooh. I got the what did I get? The fried flounder sandwich. We're also going to get a black bean veggie burger. Comes with chips. And we bought a drink. They don't have the fountain drinks anymore. They only have you get it in bottles. So that's all because of the virus and everything. But they used to have fountain drinks over there, and they had some good sodas too. Okay, I'll show you the food when it comes, and I'm going to get on to the next part.
So mine.
Here it is. It came with tomatoes, but I gave Mom mine. But this is the fried flounder sandwich. Now this was $10. But like I said, you get the bag of chips, but the drink is separate. And here's the black bean burger she got.
So the cookie?
Yeah, I did. Right there. I think I did. We already ate part of it. But it's very delicious. Alright, let's dig in and enjoy this meal. Well, I'll just finish a tasty meal, and I can take this off soon because there's no one around this part. I'm going to show you something quickly over here. It's really cool. Look at that. I always like visiting this big guy here. He was actually gone there for a while. They had him in some other exhibit, and then they brought him back. This is his own little special spot. I think alligators get that big and sometimes bigger. I've seen an alligator bigger than him. Of course, this is just a statue, but always pretty cool, isn't it? I actually met that artist who made this. Pretty awesome. Here's a big old map of the place, and then they have littler versions you can look at. This is where we are. And I like to make it by the window by the pond and up by the tower today, hopefully. Because there is where the mansion is over there. Like I said, that's not open at the moment. They have a kids area now. When I first came here, this wasn't even here. Nice children's, basically like a playground like place. Very cool, and I did film that. I was actually here on opening day for it. I want to mention, they have the Homestead House, which I think is for like weddings and stuff like that. One time I got to show the Peace Lantern. I think I showed it before on my channel, but I like to show it again. It's very cool. Big stone lantern. I was just in the gift shop. I picked up a couple postcards. I'm not sure if I ever did a walkthrough of it. It's over here. One time I will and show you some of the things. It has to have a plant shop too. Oh, look how cool this area is. I should see the sidewalk. Now, these are individual rocks that's placed into the ground. This would hurt if you were walking barefoot. I guarantee it. Look at that. It does have a cool effect. They have lots of those air plants right there. This is nice. Very peaceful, very beautiful place to walk around in. Of course, there's the cafe. Wow. Look how big some of these plants are. That's a neat looking tree. I noticed in the cafe they got rid of their fountain beverages because of the virus, and then they have less tables more apart, like a lot of restaurants are doing because of that. The shuttles at the moment that take you up there are not running, so you have to walk. There's so much here I want to show you, but I'm not going to get to nearly that much today. A lot more plants here than I remember. This section here. Wow. There's so much to look at everywhere as you look. Looks like Bok Towers was declared a national landmark in 1993. Of course, I'm surprised. You would think it would have been a lot earlier. This is cool, and I always like seeing it, this little section. I always thought it was really peaceful. It's right here next to the visitor center and the museum right there. It has like little bird pond with these statues, which I always think is cool. And it has a little dedication plaque. A Watchful Eyes by David Price, 1998. This is pretty cool. So there's history all over the place. Look, here's another little plaque. This grotto is in memory of Guy W. Botts, chairman of the board of the Bok Tower Gardens Foundation. So everywhere you look, there's something really beautiful and historical to look at. One thing good about Bok, there's tons of space and you don't have to wear the mask when you're outside. That thing gets definitely warm and it fogs up the glasses, I tell you that. Yeah, some of the stuff I'm gonna skip for now and show a different video. Some of it I showed before, but I want to show again. But there's just a lot to look at. This place is huge. If you've seen my video when I did the solar eclipse, I did it from right here, which was pretty cool. They had a special event for it. And luckily I was able to get here because they had the glasses for it. If not, I would not have been able to see it. Before we go up to the tower, I'm going to head towards the window by the pond. It's one of my favorite places to look at. And I can't wait to see it. Very peaceful, and it's just over there. Now, the walk from, say, the tower, from right where I'm at, it would take about a 10-minute walk. And the Pinewood Estates is about a 5-minute walk. So, this place is pretty big. Over here, let me show you. Window by the pond, I believe, is over there, if I remember correctly. That's the way you go for the tower and the estate. And down here, if I remember correctly, that's where the section for the kids section is I was telling you about a minute ago. They have like an outdoor kitchen. Sometimes they'll bring in, if I remember right, some celebrities. They had some famous kid who was on television doing some with cooking or something there once. Oh, and they have a nice little garden, like a pollinator garden you can walk through here too. They had there, and some other people. Okay, I am going to wait till I get a little bit closer to the window by the pond, because then I could talk all day about this place here. It's just so pretty, and when it's nice and sunny, it's even more beautiful. Fortunately, it's a little bit overcast. We've been getting rain today. Alright, let's get going. Here's a typical path for you to check out. And I think down here, let me see if it is. I think I showed this before. There's a nice place for you to sit. A couple wind chairs and like a little deck. Gotta be a little bit careful because there could be some not too friendly spiders. Yep, and I'm going through some spider webs. Not too friendly spiders down here. This is almost right next to the window by the pond, which I'll get to in a second. This is another one of my favorite places to come to. Very peaceful and quiet and beautiful. And you can sit here when it's not so wet. And just look out. This peaceful thing. Another thing I have to show you one time is they have a Wetland Boardwalk around here. To show you that, but got something more cool to show you. Oh, there it is, the window by the pond, the famous window by the pond. One of the best places to visit, and they have that bird feeder, and you see a lot of cool birds here during your time here. And of course, there's lots of squirrels too. Look at that guy. He looks like he has some sores or something on him. He's getting bitten up by some bugs or something attacked him. they look like they're healing, so not sure you could hear it, but I hear the tower going off. Probably a little too faint for you, but if I was up there, you definitely would hear it really well. It's very pretty. That tree. Alright, here we go. Yeah, places for you to sit. And basically you see, this is the pond and there's a window by it, and I've seen quite a bit of wildlife out there. Lots of squirrels and birds, and sometimes you see some fish. They said you could see some alligators out there, which I'm sure there are some out there. Just gonna sit and enjoy it. Before I go, I want to point out they put out some bird seed and stuff there to kind of encourage birds to come here for you to look at. And you'll see squirrels out there and birds eating it. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 squirrels all around here running around. I wonder if they took out one of these benches. Thought they might have been a 3rd row, but I'm not sure. They have a guest book here for you to sign. Since they just recently started this one, it only goes back to 7.5, so these things must fill up pretty quickly. I will add my John Hancock, my autograph, and then I'm going to head out. Oh, and here's some different animals you could possibly see here. Snakes, armadillos, opossums, pocket gophers, different birds, fish, alligators, turtles, different bugs, of course, frogs. And this is Nature's show. You're not on our schedule, you're on theirs. Alright, on to the next place, which I really want to show you is the tower. Then I gotta come back and show you some of the other stuff. There's that squirrel again with the bumps on him. Got some on that side too. It could be cancerous lesions, you never know. He's gonna be all over him. Poor little guy. I'll try next time I come here to keep going that way and show you some more of the stuff down there. But I want to head up to the towers. That's the main thing, the really cool thing here. Well, there's more than one cool thing. That's like the coolest. That window by the pond, of course, and the visitor center. And a whole bunch of other things. It's good to be out. Get some fresh air, some exercise. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it's great to be back. You know, things aren't normal yet. It's going to be a while. But they're getting there. It's just taking time. Hopefully they'll get a vaccine soon for that coronavirus. And then that won't be any more of a worry. But I don't know. That'll happen. I'm usually a realist, but I try to be an optimist too. So, gotta see, huh? See how it goes. Alright. I may quit filming until I get closer to the Singing Tower, because it's a several minute walk to get up there. Yeah, gotta go down that path over there. So I can take it right here. This will be taking me more to the Pinewood Estate, and I'm not going to check that out today. I really want to get in there during Christmas time. So I've seen some videos when they have it open during Christmas time, and it's very pretty. To get into Pinewood Estate, I guess it's only like a little extra more money-wise. It's like, I thought it was like $5 or something, but I'm not sure. Check ahead of time with Bok Towers. See how much it is. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I am a bit out of breath. It's very muggy today. That's because it just was raining. But I'm not complaining, because if it had no rain today and it was nice and sunny, it would be pretty warm. It's warm as it is, but definitely better than it would be if it wasn't for this rain. Cool things down, blocking the sun. Yeah, they have all these little paths around here. I want to show you this. I have a few ideas what this is. You tell me. They're all over. Then they have like almost like a plastic. It's a stick. It's not a pen. And what do you think they do that for? I see them all over here. Tell me what you think. There used to be more trees around here. I know you think, what, Michael? How could there possibly have been more trees where there was? But some of them have fallen down because of the few of the hurricanes we've had that came through here. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna wait till I get up there and I'll start filming some more. At least when I get closer. Like I said, they put dedication plaques and everything. Here's one in this rock for the flowers that was planted around here. They have them on the benches. Those wooden chairs I showed you back at that little hidden section had them. They're all over the place. I tell you, I'm out of shape. I gotta get to the gym. But all that hard work walking up here is worth it. Because, there it is. You might be getting bleached out a little bit, but there it is. Let's get closer. Look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. It always amazes me how cool that looks. Look at that. This is one of the best angles to photograph it or film it. And what's even cool, of course, it's a little more obstructed now. You have some of those lily pads in there. But sometimes the water is very clear and it has not much stuff in there, and it makes it a beautiful reflection. And a lot of some of this water has these big koi fish. I don't see any in this part, but I know they're in there. Sometimes these lily pads, they get huge in some of the water here. Several feet across, like 3 or 4 feet. They get big. These are tiny compared to what they are at what I've seen them at. Look at the architecture on that. And that's lit up at night. That's very beautiful. One time I'd love to be able to get up in there. Like I said, I've been in there. Very beautiful room. And then Edward Bok is buried right in front of that door almost. Down here, if I remember correctly, is the Calvin Coolidge tree, if it's still there. And we were talking about a tree that's almost 100 years old. Like I said, the Mrs. Calvin Coolidge one is gone. Last time I saw it years ago, it looked like it was dead already. So it probably fell down or they took it down. And I see his tree right here. So this thing, he stood here, and I wouldn't say planted it, but at least dug a hole or part of it, or he had part of the process with it. But he was here. President Calvin Coolidge. That's the tree. He was right here. He stood right there. That's another reason why I love this place, the history of it. Imagine he stood there. A president of the United States stood right there and helped with planting that tree. Can you believe it? Isn't that cool? Because he was here for the dedication ceremony for this place. And imagine all the people around here Some people probably taking photographs, reporters, local dignitaries. They are all standing right here. Almost 100 years ago. Think about it, they're all gone now. All those people, all those memories, what they were thinking, their experiences is all gone. Well, at least the physical part of them is gone. I always believe people leave a little bit behind of each of themselves everywhere as they go. So a little bit of Calvin Coolidge is still here, and everyone who ever visited here. That's what I believe. But yeah, they were here. Makes you wonder who was here that day. What were they thinking about? What was going on in their lives? Here, let me show you a little close-up. A little plaque. And it's still growing. It still has leaves and everything on it, so it's still growing strong. It definitely looks like it had better days. Used to be able to get a little bit more closer to it, but gotta be careful. There's a lot of spiders around here with this water. If you get a chance to look at these lily pads, they're, like I said, they're tiny compared to some of the ones you'd see sometimes. Geez, look at that gate. That gate looks pretty old. Who knows? It might have even been here when they had this thing dedicated. Don't see any of the koi fish at the moment. Yep, so February the 1st, 1929, so 91 years ago today. Or not today, but this year. Soon it'll be 100. Like I said, his wife had one down here, not too far from his. But the last couple of times I tried looking for it, I don't believe it's there. Last time I know, I definitely saw it. It was already dying, or it was dead. So I think it's gone. Look at this. Now this is not, isn't that very Lord of the Ringish? Look, it's like it started tipping over, like some of the roots started coming off. And look at that, leaning on the ground. That's all part of that tree. Some of it looks like broke off. They really need to cut that. See right there. But hopefully they don't take the tree down, because how else you can have something like this? Imagine how long it took for that to grow. Kind of a little eerie going under. Pretty awesome. Like I said, she was down here. I'm gonna check one more time with you. Yeah, she was about here. And sometimes you gotta be careful up in the trees. There's huge spiders. I mean, big ones. Usually they're higher up. Yeah, she was right around here. So I think it must have fallen, or they cut it down because it was dead. Because you used to be able to get really close up to it like his. And I don't see it. Oh, there's some of those really big lily pads. Those things are huge. I wish I could get closer, but I can't. I'm going to head down here a little bit just to double check with that tree. Then I'm going to get on to the tower, which is right there. Just a little bit closer to those. Those are so pretty, and they're so cool looking. Sometimes there's going to be a whole bunch of them in here. Yeah, I don't see that tree, guys. So I think it's gone. I'm going to have to ask. I bet you that's it. Sometimes it feels like there's not too many places in Florida you could go to be alone, and this is definitely one of them. And yes, you can buy fish food if you want to feed the koi fish. 25 cents. Here's one of the good places, one of the best places, I should say, to look at the tower closer up. And there's the famous golden colored door, but it's actually brass. Like I said, I think it's the Book of Genesis. And Edward Bok is buried right there. And there's some of those koi fish. Good to see them here. There's the tower. And to give you kind of perspective, see, there's me. That thing's huge, huge. There's two ways to get there, like a little bridge there and there, but it's closed. They don't want you going up there. But sometimes they have where they bring people inside there. I've only been to the lower levels. I've never been all the way up top. I'd love to go up there one time. It'd be spectacular. Very pretty and actually kind of creepy too, but that's way up there. Koi fish. I think they're coming over here as they might hope I have food. I don't. Sorry guys, I don't have any food. I don't got any quarters on me. I would get you some. Look at that reflection. Isn't that pretty? Edward Bok, born October 9th, 1863 at Den Helder, the Netherlands, died within sight of this tower. January 9, 1930. At his request, the family placed his grave in the lawn in front of the great brass door. Coming to the United States as a poor immigrant boy of 6, he achieved success as a writer and editor. Late in life, he created the sanctuary as a place of repose for the human spirit, built the tower with the great carillon as the central accent, and presented them to the American people for visitation as his thanks for the success they had given him. And they usually have a live show, I think 1 and 3, where the carillioner, I think he says, is up there playing. They have a place where you could watch it, at least they did, on live on TV over there someplace. They had like all these seats for people to sit. It should still be there, but I'm not sure how they're handling that with social distancing and everything. Oh, that's where he's buried there if you want another look. Very pretty. Here's one of those gates that's blocking you from going over there. I guess technically you would call this a moat. I'm wondering, they have a little information center right next to the tower, and they have a bathroom too. Which is very important information if you really need to go. Some years ago when I was here, they actually were fixing it up. Tower. I remember they had a whole bunch of different chunks of the tower laying around here that they had to, I guess, take out for one reason or another. Hard to appreciate, but look how nicely decorated that is. Very pretty. Here's a very pretty sundial, I think it is. And I think they painted that since, but I don't remember it being gold colored. And down there, see if I can read it, it's a little hard to read. This singing tower with its adjacent sanctuary was dedicated and presented for visitation to the American people by Calvin Coolidge, President of the United States, February the 1st, 1929. And there's this, probably goes around with that sundial, I'm assuming. So this is another good angle to check it out on. And you want to get a better picture with it farther back and go down there. I'm going to go over there and show you because this is the highest elevation in Florida. Florida, for the most part, is flat. So this is basically, I think, for the most part, if I understand correctly, the highest you'll be able to get up here. Yep. Florida's a pretty flat place. Yep, this is basically Florida's version of a mountain. And there are lots and lots and lots of benches. So if you need to rest your keister, your butt, your fanny, whatever word you want to choose, there's lots of them, even way down there. So I think I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to sit. Oh, yeah. Thank God for the rain today. It's actually cool out here right now. Here's what it looks like behind me. There's a tower right there. But very peaceful here. You can almost take a nap. Had to worry about bugs. I probably maybe would almost consider it. Yeah. I'm relaxing a lot out here. Trust me, I needed this. A lot of stress at home. I only got a little over half an hour to before they close. So I'm gonna head over to that lantern. Very peaceful there. I wish I could stay there a lot longer, but I gotta get going. So I want to finish filming the rest of that, and then a little bit of a drive to get back home. So I gotta keep that in mind. But very peaceful there, very relaxing. Alright, the lantern should just be over here if I remember correctly. There's the stone lantern, which I think it's also called a peace lantern. And the Japanese stone lantern was a gift from Yusuburo Toshide of Tokyo, member Edward Bok staff from 1922 to 1925. The lantern represents 7 years of his savings. It's placed within the direct site of the grave of Edward Bok. It attributes and symbolizes, with the encircling doves, humanity's universal hope for world peace. And it's right next to the singing tower, and there's Edward Bok's grave. It's right down this little path. This is always so cool to check out. I've seen more than one of these before. There's one actually at Disney at the UK, or not the UK, but the Japanese Pavilion. And I've seen another one someplace else, and it escapes me at the moment. But it's very pretty. Looks like this was done January 1955. How much you want to bet there's been some birds have definitely, oh well, they put a little metal thing in there to keep them out. But birds would definitely like to be nesting in there. Isn't that nice? It is within sight of his grave. Here's one of those spots I was telling you about, where you can actually watch the Caroline show on TV when it's going live. I thought there was another section here that they did it on too. I know about this one definitely. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But they said they don't have it today, but they might not be having it because of all that going on with the virus with social distancing. Because I remember seeing videos of people who filmed the crowd here, and it seemed to be a lot more than what the seats are here. But this is where you'll be watching it. The humidity must really kill that TV that's in there. Anyway, I just want to show that. Look at that cool mushroom. Look at that thing. That is awesome. Wanted to show this. This is called Extrada. Of course, they have a little pavilion there. But this is very neat. The kiss of the sun for parting, the song of the birds for mirth. You are near God's heart in a garden than anywhere else on earth. I wonder if this was like a little fountain or something. Just the way it looks like there's a little pipe there that water will come out down into here. If it is, it hasn't been used in a long time for that. It's always a very pretty place to check out. The summit upon which this resting place stands at about 324 feet above sea level. It is the highest point of land yet measured in peninsular Florida by the government of the United States. It is also the highest and within 60 miles of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico, between Washington and the Rio Grande. A tribute to Edward William Bok from the neighbors of Mountain Lake Park, Conrad Hubert, chairman. The sanctuary of approximately 50 acres with its planting of native vegetation of Florida was the concept of Edward William Bok. It was designed and executed during 1924 and 1928 by Frederick Law Olmsted. Its purpose is to provide a retreat of repose and natural beauty for the human, a refuge for the bird, and a place for the student of southern plant and bird life. This is another good place to sit and relax. You have a bench going all the way around. Looks like it's made of the same stuff that the tower is made out of. Another very pretty place. I guess this is supposed to be the highest point in Florida. Alright, I'm going to be heading out. If I see anything else I want to film quickly, I'll tag on to after this. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I love coming here. It's so pretty, so peaceful. You learn a lot. And there's always something cool to film. And I just enjoy it a lot. Let's see. This way, I think. Yeah. So this place is big, so you could kind of get a little lost. They have maps and everything, which I think I mentioned I showed the bigger one. Then they have the little handheld ones, which I actually have. But yeah, you hear the singing tower going off right now. I gotta come back here soon. I actually relaxed a lot, even though I've only been here a few hours, but it feels good. A lot of stress going on at home, especially with this virus and a lot of other stuff that's been going on this past year. Talked about some of it a little bit, you know, about the death of my brother and things like that. So it's good to be back here. I'm hoping they open up the mansion. I want to finally get in there. I've never been in there, and I really want to film it for you guys. I want to go there during Christmas time and film the decorations. They do it every year, and I guess it never is decorated the same way twice. I gotta clean the lens again. See a dot on there. But yeah, it's good to be back. And like I said, if I film anything else after this, I might try to tack it to the end of it. But there's a lot here. Look at these leaves. That's big. That's not even the biggest one I've seen. Look how huge that is. There's one thing here I want to show next time I come. I'm not sure where it is. I think I might have went the wrong way. It's around here someplace. It's like surrounded by like bamboo, and it's like a little cave tunnel thing, and they have a bench in there to sit on. It's actually quite nice. You get out of the sun a lot. I'm not sure where it is here. I've showed it on a video before. It's just it's been a while. I think I might have. Yeah, I definitely took a wrong turn. So I want to head back. This, I think, will take me back. I think. But I want to show that one time. It's quite peaceful. Very pretty. Yeah, I think this will take me back too. Different way than I came up. I know you get turned around here. There's a lot of paths, a lot of places you could walk. Yeah, okay, I think. Yeah, I'll figure it out. And this place is big, but it's not that big. Right. Again, thank you for watching. Hope everyone has a nice day. And I look forward to talking again soon. And can't wait to make another video from here. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching, and I gotta get going. Yep, I think this is it. Got a little worried there for a minute. Because they're going to be closing soon. So I want to head out. Crap. Takes me back up to the tower again. Okay, yeah, this has to be it. So we're heading downhill now, yeah. I see where they have the building for the, that kids section. I think that's what it's for. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Gotta get going. So I have about 20 minutes or so before they close. I gotta use the bathroom, get to the car, and then there's one thing I might show you guys on the way I'm driving out. It's by the parking lot. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. So I'm just blabbing now. Not really adding much to the video. Alright, bye. Yeah, I came out of the totally wrong spot. I gotta get back over there. That's where my car is, and the visitor center is over there. This is the Olmsted house, where I think they have places for like weddings and stuff. Yeah, I got quite a walk to get over there. Gotta make it over there, but yeah, I took the wrong way. Got a little nervous at first. There's some of those big bamboo. Okay, I gotta get going because I gotta use the Bent John before they close. And I got definitely a bit of a walk to get over there. Isn't that cool looking? Look how thick those things are. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, here, right by the visitor center. Silly me. Actually got lost in this place. That's how long it's been since I been here. The Olmsted house was way over there, on the other side of this parking lot, and it's quite a good sized parking lot with all the space they have here. Okay, well, whew, like I said before, whew, just wanted to show this. This is across from the entrance of Bok Towers, or the visitor center, I mean. There's the tower right there. But I've been seeing this here for years. I've been meaning to check it out. It's like a little clubhouse for kids. They have picnic tables and a little grill, and there's a drinking fountain over there. You have a little picnic if you're staying here, grill up a few things. But I wanted to head in there and look. This looks pretty cool. And then I think that's nice how they built it around the trees. Wow, look at this. This is very cool. And think, you're about what, 6 feet off the ground from your feet to the ground. Normally you wouldn't be able to touch the tree right here. Yeah, it's probably a little clubhouse thing for the kids to play around in. Pretty awesome. Made from bamboo. Very hard, very sturdy. Gotta watch your step. Wait a minute, let's see if I can do this. Look out the window. Look out the window. Yeah, cool. This is awesome. Would have loved something like this when I was a kid. Happy I got a chance to peek in here. Every time I mean to do it, I always forget about it or I'm just in a rush. Oh, poor little frog. So he got squished. But yeah, this is neat. This would be a neat little place to have a picnic too. Cool. Okay, I'm glad I checked this out. And like I say, there's some picnic tables, some fallen logs, probably if you want to sit down on that too. Drinking fountain, garbage, a grill if you want to cook anything. So you can get some more water there. Doesn't look like anyone's used it for a long time. Another one over there. That's probably more convenient to use. There's that Olmsted house again where I ended up after getting lost. In case you're wondering, the drinking fountain does work. And look at this kind of like weird thing. I don't know why they have this here. Guess maybe just to have it to get out of the rain. I don't know. That's probably what it is. Get out of the rain. Other than that, you only get a little bit of protection from some of the trees. And there's something down here I want to show you. Just noticed it now. It's like a little tunnel thing. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something for kids to play in, but looks kind of eerie. Yeah. Not easy to get to with this big branch in the way. I think it's a bigger space than you think. Yeah, it looks like it's a wire mesh and they had the plants grow over it. Probably just something for the kids and people to go in if they wanted to. I'm not going to go in there because I'm going to bet you there's some spiders, but it does look kind of cool and a little creepy. Okay, I got to get back to the car. They're going to be closing soon. I got a bit of a drive. I got to get back. So, this was definitely a fun day, and I'm definitely going to be coming back again. Show you guys some more of Bok Tower Gardens. It's a very beautiful place located in Lake Wales, Florida. Make sure you check it out if you're ever in the area. You will not regret it. The beauty, the nature, the history. This place has it in abundance, and you will enjoy it very much. And it's so peaceful, relaxing. If you have a hectic lifestyle or a real hectic vacation, come here, spend a day. You'll relax. You'll go way down. And there's a lot of bugs around right now. Alright, I gotta get going. Gotta get to the car. Alright. Bye, everybody.